Okay, what's going on, guys? We have a lot to discuss today. Um, it is getting really bad. But long story short, as you see from the title of the video, there's been rumors that Black Ops and Black Ops 2 are coming out on PS4 and PS5. This was put out originally, I think it was at this point 3 days ago, something like that, by PlayStation Game Size, which is a big account on Twitter that basically will announce when games get put on the database, like the server for the store. They've are really accurate. They're not random. They don't just put stuff out just to put stuff out. There's facts behind what they're doing. So they simply just tweeted out Call of Duty Black Ops, Call of Duty Black Ops 2. This was on June 8th. Keep in mind, this tweet now has 4 million views, which is just absolutely insane. It's obviously generating a lot of attention, and rightfully so. Black Ops and Black Ops 2 are fan favorites. Basically, he showed the icon. He showed, the icons for both games. And then the rumor was that he put out after that was probably Nintendo Direct showed Shadow Drop. So the day after, I believe this would have been Monday when this was tweeted out. So yeah, then Tuesday, Nintendo did their 1 hour long Nintendo Direct, where they announced a bunch of new games, new stuff, all that. I thought I trusted what he was saying. It made sense. Call of Duty's coming out on the Switch 2 this year. So why not, before Modern Warfare 4 gets here, why not test the waters? Release some old classics, get them to run on the Switch, get some players playing them, and just give it a go before the full game comes out. Makes sense. Well, me, along with many others, sat through that Nintendo Direct, and it was never shown. So at that point, I think a lot of us, including myself, kind of lost hope, um, and kind of moved on. Well, today, I believe, was PlayStation's announcement for when they add games to their PlayStation Extra and PlayStation Premium subscription tier. So I thought, okay, here's another chance. Why not make some big money off of it? Add it to those collections. Get people to buy the new tier of PlayStation or whatever just to get access to games because people would do it. But no, wasn't announced there either. So that's all fine. Okay, I want you guys to understand that's normal. Again, just because the stuff's on the database doesn't mean it has to come out right today. This could be another couple weeks. It could be whatever. I want to address the issue that I have with it is because Call of Duty is silent on this. There are a lot of accounts on Twitter right now posting fake stuff. There's accounts that are opening up Discord servers that you have to pay for to get access, claiming that they have gameplay on PlayStation 5 of Black Ops 2. It's not good. It's probably only going to get worse because of how much attention this is generating. Um, so yeah, that's where my first issue is. I want people to understand right now, there is no way to play the game on PlayStation. It's not possible. But there have been leaks of people with jailbroken PS4s. They're able to download Black Ops and Black Ops 2 on the home screen, but you can't go into the game. It's there's no license, there's nothing. You can't go into it. But they've shown it being downloaded on the PlayStation. I personally believe that much, but I take a lot of this stuff with a grain of salt. Um, the next elephant in the room that needs to be addressed is there's a bunch of people also posting and talking about how this is remastered Black Ops and remastered Black Ops 2. It's not. It's not going to be a remaster of either of the games. Um, and then there's some people claiming because of the size of the games that's being reported, that it's basically a upscaled port. Like they're bringing the game over and they're gonna upscale the graphic quality. They're gonna add FOV. They're gonna do all this other, you know, stuff to the game to make it look better. Again, that's not gonna happen. What people need to understand, and I think a lot of people just aren't accepting, is this is a direct port. So the game that we played back in 2012 and Black Ops 2, like it's going to be that game. So it'll run at the same quality, the same. I mean, there might be a slight resolution increase just because of the next gen consoles. We've seen it with other ports of games on PlayStation. So there might be, again, you might get a slightly better resolution, but other than that, it's just going to be a direct port. It's going to be what we played back then, just on the new consoles. Um, DLC wise, I know a lot of other questions that people are having is, will it have multiplayer? Will it have all this and that? I believe it'll be the full game. I believe it'll be multiplayer, zombies, campaign, full fledged game. Just ported over from old gen to new gen. Um, there are some rumors. Again, I can't answer this either, but there's some rumors that it will have the DLC will be included, and I do believe that they will. I can't see them charging for DLC on an old game like that. But you never know, because Modern Warfare Remastered, when that came out, they actually added the DLC pack and made everyone pay for it. So you never know with Call of Duty. The last thing that I want to address before I give my final honest thoughts on this is the release date. Like I said, there were some people talking about it was going to be dropping, obviously, either Tuesday, Wednesday, today, and nothing obviously has happened. There's rumors for it to come out this Friday, which, okay, maybe, doubt it, if I'm going to be completely honest. And then I guess in Black Ops 2, I haven't played the game in a good while, especially the campaign. I guess June 19th was Judgment Day on Black Ops 2. So some people are thinking that it's going to drop next Friday, which makes sense. I kind of would say that one has probably the most leverage out of all scenarios. The last scenario is it drops as a bundle with the new Modern Warfare. So kind of like how Modern Warfare Remastered was, you have to buy Modern Warfare 4 and you get Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2 as ports to play instantly. Um, I don't think they would do that, but again, it's Call of Duty, it's Activision, you never know with them. I think the most realistic opportunity is the second one I said with next Friday. But if I'm being completely honest, it could be any day. It could be this week, next week, a month from now, 2 months from now. We don't know. I will say, to wrap this all up, I do believe they're coming. I do believe it's real. The fact that this stuff was on the database, and then I guess a couple weeks ago over in Korea or somewhere, there were ratings that were uploaded. So they were submitted for Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. That just happened a couple weeks back. And like I said, take the videos with a grain of salt, take the stuff that's been shared with a grain of salt, but people with jailbroken PS4s have been able to download the game. They can't play it, but they've been able to download it at least on their console. So I do believe it's real. I do believe it will be coming out. I don't think it's fake. We've seen this happen before with certain leaks. But I do believe this one's real. Just be careful what you see on the internet, guys. That's all I'm going to say. Don't trust everything you see. Only follow the stuff that's coming from reliable sources. Anybody that's claiming to be a leaker or has sources, don't believe them. Um, one of the people I'd probably trust to follow on any of this would be probably Charlie Intel. I know they were getting called out for certain things recently, but I think they're the most credible source for confirmation. We have seen, IGN post stuff, and then obviously the actual original PlayStation Game Size account if they post it or post an update. Um, I think I think it's there, like I said, guys, but just be patient. Um, I do think it's kind of funny. It looks like they're just going to be released also as PS4 games because of the title name. They have the ID of a PS4 game, not a PS5 game. Kind of makes sense if it's coming out on both consoles. And like I said, if it's just a port, or since it is just a port, you don't really need an upscaled PS5 version of that. But that's all I got, guys. This video's been long enough. I just wanted to address all that stuff, and I'm curious of your guys' thoughts. What have you seen? What do you believe? What do you think is going to be the case? Let me know down below. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you guys in the next video.